when the concept of seller meetups was announced, I was like, oh, I'm in.
I want to talk about community. The new eBay seller meetups were announced early part of this year, and I know that
Yeah,
you're involved, I'm involved. You've already done one, so I think to let everybody else know who's watching, who might not know what eBay seller meetups are, if you can kind of briefly discuss what they are and what your involvement is, and I know that you've got one coming up pretty soon, and let people know how to get involved and stuff like that.
yeah, sure. I mean, first of all, look, it's a brilliant concept. As I mentioned before, through winning the eBay award and getting to the meetings, whether it's the eBay Open or the road shows, I learned a lot from eBay, but very quickly learned a lot. I say a lot more. I don't want to be down on eBay, but I learned a lot from them. But yeah, I learned so much from other sellers. These are seller meetups for sellers, run by sellers.
And
So
that's really important, isn't it?
absolutely, absolutely. Look, eBay, are supporting it, but essentially, it's run by sellers for sellers. When the concept of seller meetups was announced, I was like, oh, I'm in. You know, this is. I I see what benefit it had for my business, meeting and talking to other sellers. So, to put you in a room with literally just you and 20 other sellers, let's say, in a nice environment where you can sit down and chat, round the table chats, that sort of thing. That's that's to me, it's perfect. So I must say, there's a lot of background work done by Lindsay and Rachel. I'll give a shout out to them, because I know they put a lot of hard work into getting this set up.
Definitely,
Uh,
definitely.
and they run the first seller meetup in Manchester, which I attended. Again, I just wanted to get an idea of the content and how they work it and everything else. And it was fantastic. There was 23, 24 sellers there, and everyone took so much from it. So there's basically a format of, a little bit of knowledge being delivered from the front. And then there's a big chunk of the meetings then sort of broken down into small workshops, seller clinics, whatever we want to sort of call them, round the table, nice size groups, 5, 6, 7 people around the table. So London went live, and then ours went live, and I co-hosted it with the lovely Jane, the eBay Anorak. She's
I
just
love that name. I
Oh,
love
I
that
know,
name.
I know. She's a wealth of knowledge, and we bounce off each other really well. Again, very different people, selling wise, very different, but she lives and breathes eBay. So it was great to have Jane along my side to sort of run our meeting. Around about 20 sellers in the room, similar format to Manchester. I know you attended.
Yes, I was going
Yes,
to give
yeah.
you my feedback on it in a
Oh,
sec.
thanks.